Alright guys, welcome back to another video. We are going to work on the LTD, and the work I want to do today, I've actually got a lot of things I want to do to the LTD because now there's a new owner. Can you guess who the new owner is? I want to fix the window because it goes down just fine, but when you're going up, it's nearly impossible to do with one hand. You have to pull up on the window while doing it, and even then it's difficult. So I want to see how we can fix that. And the other side, the driver's side, is kind of like that too, but it's not as bad. That's the first thing I want to start doing to the LTD. But before we start working on the window today, I do want to make an announcement about the E250. This will be the last video you'll see of this van because we're going to sell it after this video because we don't need it anymore and it's just a waste of space. So let's start it up one last time. And of course, before we can sell it, we got to get all our junk out of there. So I'm going to check it over for anything that we left in there. Make sure we don't have anything that we still want. And I know there can be a lot of wafts in here, but I don't see any today. So I don't see anything that I care to have. I see some straight 30 oil in here, but it's empty, so I don't care about that. What is this? I actually haven't even looked through all this stuff since we got the van, which was, what year was that? I can't even remember what year we got this thing. Maybe 2016 or 17. But I don't see anything in here that we need, so we'll just close it up and let it run for a minute. And while we let it run, I guess we'll hop in the LTD and start it up. I just started it a couple of days ago, so it should start on the first turnover. Let's see what I tell you. The engine is already rebuilt and it already has a new carburetor on there as well. The engine is in perfect condition. We don't have to do anything to the engine. But just take a listen. Not a single misfire. Alright, let's go cut the van off. I guess I'll miss this thing. Well, probably not. I didn't really enjoy driving this thing anyway. Say goodbye to the E250. Alright, so I noticed there are some screws in certain places on this part of the door that I will probably need to take off, and I might need to take that screw out too, but I'm not completely sure yet. I'm afraid to take this apart because I don't know if I'll be able to put it back together. I've never taken a door panel off a car this old before. Alright guys, so good news. I did get the panel off of there and I have access to the door panel now. It's just under this moisture protector or whatever. I mean, it's practically rotted out, but I'm going to be extremely careful with this. And taking the door panel off was actually not all that hard, but I was really nervous. And these things snap into the door right here, but about half of them broke off. So I was really careful to try to pry this off of here the best I could without breaking these things, but unfortunately some of them are still sticking to the door, which I really would have preferred not to happen, but and at least I know how to take it off of there now. Alright, so after studying how this window worked, as you can see, there is a gear right there. This thing has a gear on the other side that moves that gear back and forth, as you can see. That has a whole bunch of dried up grease on it. What I'm going to do is I'll take all the old grease off of there and put some new grease on there. And then right here, there's also another sliding part that has a bunch of old grease on there. Let's see, that's not even grease anymore. We're going to take all that off of there. And this part right here, I'm going to take all that old grease off of there too, and then put some new grease on there. So we're going to get all the moving parts greased up, and this window should go up and down so well. It should feel like a brand new window again. I tell you what guys, I've had bad luck with this can of carburetor cleaner lately. Because every time I use it to work on something, I get it in my eye. And I have to go inside and rinse it out. So from now on, when I'm using the carburetor cleaner, I'm going to start wearing goggles. Because this is the second time this has happened to me before. Alright guys, after getting it all degreased and greased back up with new grease, as you can see right here, look how easy it is to spin. I know your camera won't really do justice, but this is how easy it is. This is a before. Oh, it's nearly impossible to do with one hand. You have to pull up on the window while doing it. And this is after. That is so much easier and so much better. I thought I was going to regret doing this, but I don't regret it at all. It's so much better the way it is now. So let's get everything cleaned up. I'm going to clean the window after I get the panel back on there. But let's get everything put back together, cleaned up, and then we'll clean the window off. And maybe I'll probably do it to the rest of the windows as well. Although I was really nervous to do this, and the door panel did suffer some permanent damage on the inside, but it's honestly worth it. Before, it was just unusable. But this is very, very good now. With the door panel put back together, check this out. It's a little bit difficult, but it's not as bad as it was. But that is way, way better than what it was before. Alrighty, we are finished. Now let's get that window cleaned off. So this is the finished product. So today is October the 14th, Thursday. 2 weeks from now, I plan to start buying the supplies for the wheel horse. It's going to take maybe 3 or 4 weeks to buy all the things that I need for the wheel horse. I think the first thing I will order is the paint and the stickers, or the decals. Because I found the website that actually sells these decals, and I want to get that out of the way because I don't know how much longer they're going to be selling those decals. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope you'll be looking forward to the future videos that are about to be uploading. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.